A timeline of events has been put together by Sky News. So I'm going to go through the timeline of events for what happened on the day of the Liverpool parade incident. The parade began at around 2:30 p.m. on a bank holiday Monday, and you can see up there on the map the route that it took. And with that, there were road closures, and we're going to look at some of those now. So, ahead of this parade, the council had advised people to walk rather than drive. Now, as you can see on the map that Sky have got there, it shows you where the road closures should have been in place. So, you've got the Strand, Leeds Street, Hunter Street, and Erskine Street. So they have got here that at around 2 minutes to 6, this is where the car is seen on CCTV, the yellow dot on Dale Street. Now, what they have said that the timestamp on the footage appears not to have been corrected, and it read 4:58 p.m. rather than 5:58, which would have meant that if it was reading 5:58, it would have been adjusted to the daylight savings. So here in this picture, you can see the car, and you can see he's not the only vehicle on this road. So there's a car here, this blue one here. He is here. I'm not sure if I can, I'm trying to point it to it, but he's there. And then behind him is a big white van. So he's not the only car on the road. There's also another car just over here. But what they're saying here is that they can see the car here on that same street before the worst happens. And there is footage that shows somebody closing a door on the right hand side of the car, but they're not sure whether or not it is someone from inside the car, so a passenger. And then as a result of that, the door, whatever's happening with the door being closed, what they then say is that the driver is then putting the car into reverse. He then hits the nearby fan. They've boxed off there, you can see, so you can just see the area. And then as a result of that, the crowd reacts angrily, kicking and punching the vehicle. Now, it says here that he was then blocked to the front by a stopped car, and then he then tries to reverse his car, and he does this at speed towards a man at the back, attacking his back window. And as a result of that and the anger from the crowd at the time, the crowd starts throwing objects at the car as it speeds west along Dale Street. And as a result of that, it seems the man who he'd reversed into chases the car and then smashes the back window using a folding chair. From Dale Street, he then turns on to Water Street, and then less than 100 yards later down on the junction with Rumford Street, police say a roadblock is in place. This roadblock is then lifted for this ambulance, and the car is able to follow in behind despite its already erratic driving and multiple altercations with the surrounding crowd. And then we know what happens next. The vehicle then does its most damage. It's driving through the crowd and it's ploughing into people. Now, the video then shows the car at the stop on Water Street with an ambulance close behind it, and the crowds then start to attack the car while the police intervene. And we know that we saw the scenes with the police surrounding the car, and at that point, we know that there are people under the car. Sky News have kind of summarised that obviously we know the car accelerates and hits pedestrians. It swerves to the right into the crowd before swerving to the left, and then it comes to a stop. Now, when they cross-reference the various videos to the maps of the street, they can see the car covers 40 metres, which is 131 foot in 9 seconds, and they estimate this to be an average speed of 10 miles per hour, which is fast enough to cause critical injuries. And this is where we know the car came to its halt, and we know that people were then stuck and trapped under the vehicle. So as you can see, we are learning a bit more about this incident each day. I just wanted to give you the reconstruction information. Do let me know what your thoughts are on this. Make sure you hit follow so you don't miss updates, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel After Dark Coffee and Crime. Bye guys.